ഹലോ എവ്രി വൺ. ഇന്ന് ഫെബ്രുവരി 13 അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ കറണ്ട് അഫയേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഫസ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. ഇന്ത്യ റാങ്ക്സ് 96 ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് 180 കൺട്രീസ് ഇൻ കറപ്ഷൻ പെർസെപ്ഷൻസ് ഇൻഡെക്സ് 2024. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ത്യ 96th റാങ്കാണ് ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് 180 കൺട്രീസിൽ കറപ്ഷൻ പെർസെപ്ഷൻസ് ഇൻഡെക്സ് 2024. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് നമുക്കൊന്ന് വായിക്കാം. India ranked 96 out of 180 countries in the Corruption Perceptions Index CPI for 2024 as its overall score dropped a point to 38, according to a Transparency International report released. The index, which ranks 180 countries and territories by their perceived levels of public sector corruption according to experts and business people, uses a scale of 0 to 100. Where 0 is highly corrupt and 100 is very clean. In 2024, India's overall score was 38, while it was 39 in 2023 and 40 in 2022. India's rank in 2023 was 93. Among India's neighbors, Pakistan 135 and Sri Lanka 121 grappled with their respective low rankings, while Bangladesh ranking stood further down at 149. China ranked 76. Denmark topped the list of being the least corrupt nation, followed by Finland and Singapore. The 2024 CPI showed that corruption is a dangerous problem in every part of the world, but a change for the better is happening in many countries. Research has also revealed that corruption is a major threat to climate action. It hinders progress in reducing emissions and adapting to the unavoidable effects of global heating. While 32 countries have significantly reduced their corruption levels since 2012, there is still a huge amount of work to be done, as 148 countries have stayed stagnant or gotten worse during the same period. Logistics Performance Index. As per the World Bank's Logistics Performance Index 2023, India moved up to 22nd rank in the global ranking in international shipments category and the overall 38th rank in Logistics Performance Index score. Indian ports have registered quantum improvement in turnaround time. Global comparison of Indian ports on turnaround time parameter. അപ്പോൾ ലോജിസ്റ്റിക്സ് പെർഫോമൻസ് ഇൻഡെക്സിൽ ഇന്ത്യയുടെ റാങ്കിങ് 38th ആണ്. ഇന്ത്യ 22nd റാങ്ക് ആണ് ആസ് പെർ വേൾഡ് ബാങ്ക്സ് ലോജിസ്റ്റിക്സ് പെർഫോമൻസ് ഇൻഡെക്സ് 2023 22nd റാങ്ക് ആയിരുന്നു. 38th റാങ്ക് ആണ് ഇപ്രാവശ്യം. ആസ് പബ്ലിഷ്ഡ് ഇൻ വേൾഡ് ബാങ്ക്സ് ലോജിസ്റ്റിക്സ് പെർഫോമൻസ് ഇൻഡെക്സ് റിപ്പോർട്ട് 2023 acknowledges Indian ports turnaround time as 0.9 days, which is better than USA 1.5 days and Australia 1.7 days, Belgium 1.3 days, Canada 2 days, Germany 1.3 days, UAE 1.1 days, Singapore 1 day, Russian Federation 1.8 days, Malaysia 1 day, Ireland is 1.2 days, Indonesia 1.1 days, New Zealand 1.1 days and South Africa 2.8 days. GMIS 2023 attracted investment commitment of 10 lakh crore rupees. This includes signing of 360 MOUs with an investment commitment of 8.35 lakh crore rupees, including international collaborations, and the announcement of additional investable projects worth 1.68 lakh crore rupees. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. Decentro unveils India's first self-hosted CKYC solution to align with CERSAI's new compliance mandate. Decentro, a leading fintech infrastructure platform, has launched India's first fully compliant self-hosted central KYC solution, enabling financial institutions to seamlessly transition to the new CERSAI compliance framework. This innovation eliminates third-party dependencies, allowing banks, NBFCs, and insurers to onboard customers faster while ensuring regulatory adherence. Additionally, the Union Budget 2025 has emphasized AI-driven KYC reforms, reinforcing the need for a secure, transparent, and centralized CKYC system. The evolving CKYC landscape presents challenges such as compliance risk, operational disruptions, and significant time and cost implications for institutions lacking the necessary infrastructure. Rohit Taneja is a co-founder and CEO of Decentro. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. ജാനുവരി റീറ്റെയിൽ ഇൻഫ്ലേഷൻ ഈസസ് ടു 4.31%. ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയൽ ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഗ്രോസ് 3.2% in December. India's retail inflation likely eased to 4.6% in January 2025 from 5.22% in December. As food prices increases slowed, this marks a decline of 91 basis points in headline inflation compared to previous month, making it the lowest year-on-year inflation since August 2024. Meanwhile, India's industrial output growth declined to 3.2% year-on-year in December 2024 compared to 5.2% in November. The decline in inflation is a positive development for Indian households, which allocate a significant portion of their income to food. With food prices easing, disposable incomes may experience some relief. The easing inflation is also expected to be welcomed by the RBI, which recently cut the repo rate by 25 basis points to 6.25% in an effort to support economic growth. Food inflation measured by the Consumer Food Price Index recorded 6.02% in January 2025, making it the lowest level since August 2024. Food inflation in December 2024 was 8.39%. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. യൂണിയൻ മ്യൂച്വൽ ഫണ്ട് ലോഞ്ചസ് 2 ന്യൂ സ്കീംസ് ഫോർ സ്ട്രക്ചേർഡ് ഗോൾഡ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്സ്. അപ്പോൾ ഗോൾഡ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്സിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് 2 പുതിയ ഫണ്ടാണ് യൂണിയൻ മ്യൂച്വൽ ഫണ്ട് ലോഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് നമുക്ക് വായിക്കാം. യൂണിയൻ മ്യൂച്വൽ ഫണ്ട് ഹാസ് ലോഞ്ച്ഡ് two new funds that will invest in gold at a time when investors are looking for diversified solutions, said the company. Union Gold ETF and Union Gold ETF Fund of a fund opened for subscriptions and will continue till February 24th with a minimum investment requirement of 1,000 rupees. Gold plays a key role in portfolio diversification due to its low correlation with other asset classes and potential as a hedge against inflation. Central banks globally are major buyers of gold, further supporting its demand and price. The schemes offer key benefits including cost-effective exposure to gold without concerns related to making changes or storage. The units are backed by gold of a specified purity and can be easily bought, sold or redeemed like any other open-ended mutual fund or exchange-traded fund. There is no risk of theft as the gold is held in demat form or as a fund units, it said. The investment objective of the schemes is to generate returns corresponding to domestic prices of physical gold before expenses by investing in physical gold. Subject to tracking error, there is no assurance that the objective will be achieved, said the company. Scheme type open-ended, scheme category other scheme, gold ETF. Benchmark, the benchmark for the schemes is the domestic price of gold. People can invest a minimum of 1,000 rupees and in multiples of rupees 1 thereafter during the NFO period. Scheme carries an exit load of 1% if units are redeemed within 1 year. Angel One Mutual Fund. Next news like kadakam. Angel One Mutual Fund launches 2 schemes tracking Nifty Total Market Index. അപ്പോൾ ഏഞ്ചൽ വൺ 2 സ്കീമാണ് ലോഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത് മ്യൂച്വൽ ഫണ്ടിൻ്റെ നിഫ്റ്റി ടോട്ടൽ മാർക്കറ്റ് ഇൻഡെക്സ് ട്രാക്ക് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ഒന്ന് വായിക്കാം. ഏഞ്ചൽ വൺ അസറ്റ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് കമ്പനി ഹാസ് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ്ഡ് 2 ന്യൂ ഫണ്ട് ഓഫറിംഗ്സ് ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ഓഫർ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് കോംപ്രഹെൻസീവ് മാർക്കറ്റ് എക്സ്പോഷർ ഇൻ ലാർജ് ക്യാപ്, മിഡ് ക്യാപ്, സ്മോൾ ക്യാപ് ആൻഡ് മൈക്രോ ക്യാപ് സ്റ്റോക്സ്, സെഡ് ദ ഫണ്ട് ഹൗസ്. Angel One Nifty Total Market ETF and Angel One Nifty Total Market Index Fund are open till February 21st. Both cover 750 stocks, collectively representing 93% of total market capitalization and belonging to 22 sectors. As passively managed funds, they seek to replicate the performance of the Nifty Total Market Total Return Index, offering a cost-effective and efficient investment strategy, said the company in a press statement. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. RBI lifts restrictions on Kotak Mahindra Bank on onboarding new customers. 10 months after the Reserve Bank of India imposed restrictions on Kotak Mahindra Bank on onboarding new customers through its online and mobile banking channels, as well as the issuance of fresh credit cards, the central bank said that it has lifted all such restrictions as it was satisfied with submissions and the remedial measures undertaken by the bank. In April last year, the RBI placed restrictions on the bank as it failed to plug gaps in its information technology systems, which resulted in frequent outages in the bank's core banking system and online channels in the preceding 2 years, inconveniencing customers. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. ന്യൂ UPI റൂൾ ഓൺ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആക്സെപ്റ്റൻസ് റിജക്ഷൻ ഓഫ് ചാർജ് ബാക്സ് ഫ്രം February 15th. The National Payments Corporation of India has released new guidelines for Unified Payments Interface transactions, outlining the automatic acceptance of or rejection of chargebacks based on transaction credit confirmation and returns. The new policy will take effect from February 15, according to a circular by NPCI. A chargeback is the reversal of a completed UPI transaction due to disputes, frauds, or technical errors. It is initiated by the payer's bank and if successful, the transaction amount is returned to the payer. Key highlights of the new mechanism. The auto acceptance or rejection functionality will be implemented in the UPI dispute resolution system from February 15th. This process will be applicable only for bulk upload options and unified dispute resolution interface and will not impact front-end dispute resolution options. Beneficiary banks will now have an opportunity to reconcile transactions efficiently before chargebacks are deemed accepted. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. IIT Madras and ISRO develop semiconductor for space research and other sectors. Indian Institute of Technology Madras and the country's space agency have jointly developed a semiconductor chip that can be used for diverse purposes and marks indigenization efforts in advanced technology. IIT Madras and Inertial Systems unit of the Indian Space Research Organization in Thiruvananthapuram worked together on the chip that was manufactured in a semiconductor laboratory in Chandigarh. It was packaged at Tata Advanced Systems Karnataka, showcasing a major step towards Atmanirbhar Bharat in addressing computing needs for space and other sectors, said a statement. The IRIS, indigenous RISC-V controller for space applications chip was developed based on a Shakti processor baseline. It can be used in diverse domains from the Internet of Things and computing systems for strategic needs. The chip is part of efforts to indigenize semiconductors ISRO uses for its applications, command and control systems, and other critical functions. ISRO's Inertial System Unit in Thiruvananthapuram and IIT Madras collaborated to define the specifications of the chip and design it. The configuration was arrived at addressing the common functional and computing requirements of existing sensors and systems used in ISRO missions. Fault-tolerant internal memories were interfaced with the Shakti core, enhancing the reliability of the design. The chip's motherboard was manufactured by PCB Power in Gujarat. It was assembled as mounted by Syrma SGS in Chennai and was software developed the software was developed by IIT Madras. ISRO chairman is V Narayanan. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ന്യൂസിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം. International Day for the Prevention of Violent Extremism as and when conducive to terrorism ആ ഡേ ആയിട്ട് ഒബ്സർവ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് 12th ഫെബ്രുവരിയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് നമുക്കൊന്ന് വായിക്കാം. In its resolution 77/243, the General Assembly decided to declare 12th February the International Day for the Prevention of Violent Extremism as and when conducive to terrorism, in order to raise awareness of threats linked to violent extremism as and when conducive to terrorism, and to enhance international cooperation in this regard. The General Assembly emphasized in this context the primary responsibility of member states and their respective national institutions in countering terrorism, and underlined the important role of intergovernmental organizations, civil society, academia, religious leaders, and media in countering terrorism and preventing violent extremism as and when conducive to terrorism. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ കറണ്ട് അഫയേഴ്സിൽ ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഒരുവിധം എല്ലാ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ന്യൂസും ഞാൻ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമുക്കപ്പോൾ നാളത്തെ കറണ്ട് അഫയേഴ്സിൽ വീണ്ടും കാണാം. സോ ബൈ എവരിവൺ.